since spring arrived, or perhaps a few days before, so around about maybe the 18th of March, I've noticed a complete change in my attitude, and I think it's entirely linked to the seasons. I've never been great with winter, but I hadn't really realised how much it was affecting me, and I don't know if that's just because I've got older and I'm feeling it more. But once that cold weather starts and the nights are drawing in and I've got multiple layers on and I'm on my sofa in a blanket with my hot water bottle, I stop caring. I eat more just because I think the light levels are so bad and it sends your body into that kind of hibernation mode. So the weight that's gone on has been a joke, absolute joke. But spring is here. We have blue sky and sun today. It's 12 degrees outside, but it's saying 16 degrees indoors. And I've not got any jumpers on. Look, short sleeves and I'm not cold. And it feels amazing. This morning, I dyed my hair to get the grey out because suddenly I care again. I want to look a bit better. I feel more energetic. I've been trying to up my exercise regime by doing more steps. Now, I don't go out and do the steps in walking. I know I should do, and as the weather improves I will obviously be going out more and walking about. But I don't like it when exercise becomes a chore because I switch off to it, and I switch off really quickly. Also, I have lots to do. I need to be in here. So I've started doing steps in front of my standing desk. See, my computer is, you can probably just see it there, is a standing desk. And I was inspired by that in lockdown when people started working from home and didn't have the space. So they started commandeering their ironing boards and turning them into standing desks. And I've been doing that ever since, and it's brilliant. It means that I'm not sitting down all day. I'm primarily working standing up. But I noticed that just working standing up was starting to play on my hips and my ankles and my knees. So I've started to do steps whilst I'm working, or even if I'm just standing there watching a YouTube video. And I'm now doing between 15,000 and 20,000 steps a day. And I've only been doing it for about a week and a half. Now, I know it's not going to be as much exercise as actually going out and walking, but I think it's making a difference. All the stiffness in my hips has gone. My knees feel better. I find it really easy to do because I'm actually focused on doing something else, and I seem to automatically just start walking, stepping on the spot when I'm at the computer. Standing still now feels really weird. And I've weighed this morning and I've lost 2 pounds since I started doing this. And although it's not going to burn as much as walking and going outside and getting the fresh air and all that sort of thing, it must make a difference. There must be some benefit to walking on the spot for 20,000 steps rather than just standing still. So that's put me on a little bit of a high today. I feel like I can make differences, incremental differences, and just sitting there going, oh, my life's a bit naff and there's nothing I can do about it, isn't the case. And mentally I can be really lazy, even worse than the physical laziness. I switch off to things really fast when I don't get results, as I think a lot of people do. It's why I don't do diets, because I can get really obsessional, and that's not good for you. Certainly wasn't good for me. I remember getting really obsessional about weighing and counting calories, and I get really hooked on the statistics of things. So I get really hooked on uploading every single thing I've eaten, counting the calories, weighing every single day, and that's really bad for you. And generally speaking, I'm a pretty level-headed person, but when I get hooked on something like that, there's just no stopping me. But I know my shortfalls and I know my weaknesses, so I don't do that anymore. And I did lose a lot of weight actually, but you can't just base it on eating, you have to exercise, and exercise is my shortfall. But of course, now that the weather has improved and now that I'm feeling more buoyant, I am eating less as well. I am more focused on doing work in between meals rather than reaching for something in the cupboard. And I can feel that's making a difference. I feel less lethargic. I have a little bit more energy. My sugar cravings have gone down. If I do snack in between, it's not biscuits and chocolate bars anymore. So I think good things are afoot. And I'm so pleased that spring is here. It's gorgeous out there today. I'm really excited about growing things in the garden and getting out on hikes. And I want to take my camera out on some of the hikes that I do locally. There is some beautiful countryside and beautiful scenery, just a 20-minute drive from where I live. But I don't want to be doing that in the driving rain and the high winds. So I have no excuses now, and I'm actually looking forward to getting out there. I'm finishing off planning my car camping trip soon, so I'll be talking you through some of that as I get closer to that trip. And it's all really exciting. Things are improving, and it's all because of the change of weather. Brilliant. Go for it. Enjoy it. Make the most of it. We have 2.5 potentially beautiful seasons to enjoy. Get out there and enjoy it. Make the most of it. Open your windows. Pack away your jumper layers. Have a good time.